Alright, I want to show you the connection between the long division method and the manipulative rearranging that we just did. So what we did was we said, okay, I need to split 3 wholes. Here's my 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this is my 6/10ths and 8/100ths. I need to split these 3 wholes into 8 groups, but I can't because they're wholes. So what I'm going to do is rearrange these into tenths, and then that gives me 36/10ths. So now we're just looking at all of this as 36/10ths, and we'll worry about these 8/100ths in a minute, okay? So 10, 20, 30, and 6/10ths. So now you can say, okay, how many times does 8 go into 36? Or if I split these among 8, how many tenths would be in each one? And let's see here. I know 8 plus 8 is 16, double that's 32. So it should be 4. So I know 4 times 8 is 32. So then when I split these into the 8 groups, that means I've taken away 10, 20, 30, and 2, and these have all been divvied up into those 8 groups. So I'm just going to move them out of the way. We've divided up 32 of those tenths. They're in their groups now. So now we have to ask ourselves, how much do we have left? Well, you can see here that we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, well, 4 tenths, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 minus 2 actually gives you 4 as well. And then these little hundredths that we haven't really been thinking about, those come into play now. So that's where you bring down the 8 here, my 8/100ths. So I've got 48/100ths. I need to split these into 8 groups. So that's why you go, okay, now what's 8 into 48? Well, I know that 6 times 8 is 48. So if I split these into 8 groups, there will be 6 in each group. So we put the 6 up here because that's how many we're going to end up putting into each group. Like that, etc. And it goes evenly, so when we do 6 times 8 to make sure we've used all of them up, we don't have any left over. So what we were doing with the manipulatives was the same as this long division. The only difference from regular long division is we're dealing with, instead of ones, tens, and hundreds, we're dealing with ones, tenths, and hundredths, but it's the same procedure.